Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a different kind of video. If you'll notice over here on my tray, I don't have any fragrances to share with you, just my cute little elephant notebook. And that is because today I'm going to be filming my perfume wish list. I have spent months and months researching all these perfumes, watching reviews, scrolling through Fragrantica, and just compiling notes about them to share with you guys and why I would want to purchase them. I was a bit apprehensive about filming a wishlist video because there are no pretty bottles to show on the screen and I didn't want it to be boring for you guys, but I did play around with editing, learn how to put pictures into my video. I kind of got my background figured out. I think it's quite nice with the fairy lights. And yeah, I think it'll still be interesting to have a little perfume chat, you know, like we're just hanging out. So if that sounds interesting to you, please keep on watching. I also forgot to mention that I split them all up into categories. So I have designer, niche, celebrity, and I have a whole category for rose perfumes, as you saw in the intro, because I have a bit of an obsession with a rose. Don't worry, I will leave that till last because I don't want it to be repetitive. I will put timestamps on the screen of the categories that I'm going to be covering in case you had a specific category of interest in mind to hear me talk about. I am going to be starting with the designer perfumes on my wish list. The first is La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It has been very, very popular on YouTube recently. I want to discuss the notes first. The top note is pear, the middle note is vetiver, and the base note is vanilla. It is a very simple perfume, but it sounds absolutely delicious. I saw a review on Fragrantica describing it as Pantene shampoo, and in my mind, I can picture the exact Pantene shampoo that I used, and I remember smelling it and thinking it was so good. And if there's a perfume that smells like that, honestly, I would love to own it. Again, the composition is very simple, but I'm told it is very elegant and just really nice. And not to mention, the bottle is absolutely stunning and it would look beautiful on my desk. The next designer perfume on my wish list, it does not need much introduction as it is very popular, but it is indeed Prada Candy. The key notes are musk, benzoin, caramel, vanilla, and powdery notes. I heard the Simple Chic Life describe it as kind of a makeup-y smell, that like powdery sweet vanilla makeup-y smell that I imagine probably like a MAC lipstick or something like that smelling like. I love makeup-y smells, and that one just sounds like an incredibly beautiful and sweet one, and something that's very easy to wear, very crowd-pleasing, and just really delicious. My next category is niche perfumes. Both of these are quite very popular for being niche fragrances, but that's probably why I like them, because I'm pretty new to the world of niche fragrances. If you have any niche fragrances that you enjoy, please do not hesitate to leave them in the comments below. But the first one that I want is Delina by Parfums Mentioned. The top notes are bergamot, rhubarb, lychee, and nutmeg. The middle notes are Turkish rose, peony, petalia, which I'm not sure exactly what that is, vanilla, and musk, and the base notes are cashmeran, vetiver, cedar, and incense. This just sounds like a very sophisticated, beautiful rose scent. The reason I didn't include it in my rose category is because I do feel like it is actually the only niche rose perfume, so I thought I would put it in the niche category instead. But anyways, yes, it's very popular. I love rose. I love a good rose with depth to it more than just a delicate rose. I do like a delicate rose, don't get me wrong, but a rose with depth and like woody notes and a little bit of spice just sounds very appealing to me. The next niche perfume on my wish list is Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Kirk de John. I've heard endless people talk about this, even influencers that I follow that are not in the perfume community have either smelled this on someone or have heard people talk about it in their monthly favorites or something, and it's on everyone's wish list, it seems like. It is a unisex scent. The top notes are jasmine and saffron. The mid notes are amberwood and ambergris. I'm not sure what that is either. And the base notes are fir resin and cedar. Now this sounds very woody, but apparently, according to a lot of people, it's a very warm, sugary, sweet smell, quite similar to Cloud by Ariana Grande. And I love warm, deep, rich, sugary smells like that. So if I can manage to find a sample somewhere or just see if it actually does smell like that, I would love to own it. My next category is celebrity perfumes. Now, I am going to warn you, 3 out of 4 of these are from Ariana Grande because I am literally obsessed with her. She is an incredible singer, any other opinions about her aside. But anywho, I own 2 of her fragrances, and clearly I seem to want them all. But the first one that I took my notes on is Sweet Like Candy. The top notes are pear, bergamot, and blackberry. The middle notes are honeysuckle, frangipani, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, jasmine, marshmallow, whipped cream, and black currant. And the base notes are cashmere wood and vanilla. This just sounds like an absolutely beautiful, sweet, yummy, delicious candy smell. Like, I love a good childish smell once in a while that just makes me feel very fresh and youthful and happy and yummy. I don't know, I just love that. I heard Gabriella Francesca in her, I believe her Ariana Grande fragrances video, describe this to be a sweet tart kind of smell, like kind of like the sweet tart candy, so a little bit tart and a little bit sweet at the same time. And that honestly sounds really appealing. It doesn't sound like it would be super headache inducing or sickly. It just sounds really yummy. The second Ariana Grande perfume that I hope to purchase is Moonlight. Now this one, many people say is her most grown up scent and the most different smelling one from her original fragrances that she made, but it is still in the really cute spiky kind of bottle with the puffball? I don't know. Can I speak today? Probably not. But anyways, the top notes are blackcurrant and plum. I love notes like that, like fruits of the forest, like those purple notes, you know what I mean? I love those. The middle notes are marshmallow and peony, and the base notes are sandalwood, black amber, and vanilla. So it sounds sweet, but with a little bit of a deep, rich edge and a little bit of a woody richness to it as well. It just sounds really interesting, and the bottle is absolutely stunning. The last Ariana Grande perfume that I hope to purchase, that literally I feel like everyone and their mother owns at this point, that I did mention briefly earlier in this video, is Cloud. First of all, the bottle is so dreamy and beautiful. It makes me want to paint my room blue, get an all white bed, and sleep there as if I'm living in the clouds. I don't know, it just like looking at it gives me like the most dreamy feeling. But anyways, the notes seem incredible. The top notes are bergamot, pear, and lavender. The mid notes are coconut, whipped cream, praline, vanilla, and orchid. And the base notes are woody notes and musk. Now this one seems very complex for a celebrity fragrance, and apparently it smells that way as well. Apparently it smells very expensive and well made for a celebrity fragrance. And I can appreciate when a celebrity fragrance kind of takes that extra step, pardon me, to not seem like a cash grab, something they quickly mix together, but something that's actually delicious and wearable. I heard Gabriella Francesca again describe this as a lavender cream puff in a way, and that just sounds absolutely delicious. I would love to eat one. I would love to smell like one. That just sounds amazing. The last celebrity fragrance that I have to talk about is Private Show by Britney Spears. Britney Spears is literally incredible, legendary, so beautiful. I love her. I've only smelled the original Fantasy, I believe. I don't think I've smelled any of her other fragrances. My mom used to wear that when I was younger, so it's quite nostalgic. But this one has top notes of coffee, whipped cream, clementine, and nectarine, which is very interesting to blend citrusy fruits like that with coffee. The mid notes are dulce de leche, orange blossom, and jasmine sambac, and the base notes are musk and amber. A lot of people say this is a great coffee fragrance. I don't have a coffee fragrance in my collection right now, so I would love to own one, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. The last category of fragrances I have to talk about with you guys is rose fragrances, as I am a rose addict. I have a rose obsession, whatever you want to call it. I'm planning on making a rose perfume video soon, so if that sounds interesting, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. But the first one I want to talk about is La Colle Noir, I believe is how you pronounce it, by Christian Dior. It's part of the La Collection Privé collection. My French is absolutely awful. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm being very disrespectful right now. But anywho's, the top note is lemon. The mid notes are spices, may rose, black currant, lily of the valley, peony, raspberry, and peach. And the base notes are amber, white musk, sandalwood, heliotrope, and oud. Again, I love a rose with depth, so the oud in there and the musk and the spices, they all just make it sound really interesting, and apparently it's a very nice watery rose, kind of like the next perfume that I'm going to talk about, which have been compared quite a bit. I watched a video comparing the two. I will link that below if I can find that video. But the next one I want to talk about is Rose d'Avance by Louis Vuitton. The top notes, oh, no, I don't have it top, middle, base. I just have keynotes. Okay, the keynotes are Centifolia Rose, Turkish Rose, Bulgarian Rose, Florentine Iris, Virginia Cedar, and Pepper. Now, apparently this one is very similar to the first one that I talked about, La Colle Noir, but there are some subtle differences. I don't know if it's worth owning both. Some people say it is, some people say it's not, but I would love to smell them both and then decide for myself. The next rose scent I have to talk about is Rose 31 by Le Labo. I stayed in a hotel a few years ago that had their products all scented like it, and it is an absolutely beautiful, fresh rose smell. I have not smelled the perfume, but I'm assuming that it smells similar enough to the lotion and body wash. But anyways, the top notes are rose and cumin. The mid notes are rose, vetiver, and cedar, and the base notes are musk, wood, oud, labdanum, and olibanum. I don't really know what those notes are. They sound quite interesting and complex. This is just generally a quite complex and yummy rose smell. It is unisex and it is very popular, so I'm hoping to be able to check that out soon. The last one I have to share with you, I actually really want because I have a sample of it from FragranceNet. It is the Mancera Roses Vanille Eau de Parfum. This is absolutely incredible. It is a beautiful, sweet, sugary, syrupy, delicious rose. I was looking for a smell like this because I actually have a candle that smells just like it. It is the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Love Rose and Vanilla Candle, and I feel like, in my opinion, these two smell pretty much identical. But as for the perfume, the top notes are water notes and lemon. The middle notes are sugar and rose, and the base notes are musk, sugar, vanilla, and cedar. I was a little bit worried to buy it because I heard someone describe it as kind of an apple juice scent, and I was a little bit weirded out by that. But no, it doesn't smell like that to me at all, and it's beautiful. As far as I know from spraying it on my wrist, it lasts there for quite a long time before becoming a skin scent, and I just think it is absolutely incredible. And again, this candle is absolutely delicious. If you're looking for a new candle for your bedroom or somewhere where you just want to smell it and be happy, I would highly recommend this one. So yeah, that is the main perfumes that are on my wish list right now. If we actually went over my entire wish list, we'd probably be here for hours and hours. This video already feels like it's quite long, so hopefully I can edit it down to a manageable length for you guys. But I still hope you enjoyed chatting about perfume. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye!